with a bang. Yeah. We're good. Godzilla here with another tour review on the new NECA Godzilla 2003, aka KiryuGoji, or KiryuGoji, however you want to pronounce it. Yeah, we're gonna be taking a look at one of NECA's final figures, because I'm pretty sure you guys may or may not know, NECA is going to be taking a long break. So they thought they went out with a bang, and certainly they have. So, before we look at this figure, let's take a look at the box. Alright, now this is the packaging right here, and I'm not gonna lie, I've been liking a lot of NECA's new packaging. Like, they have the poster of the Godzilla, where it came from, and just everything about it is just really cool, so it's nice to see that. Here are the sides here. It's the same as the other side. On the back here, we got some photos of the figure itself. Got a little bit of a bio here, and then when you open it, oh my god, that glare. You can see the figure itself from the promotional pictures, photos, and then that's the inside of it. Nothing much in the bottom. So we're getting right into detail. As you can see here, the figure itself is pretty damn sick. As you can see here, the teeth are nicely done here. Got the tongue, really nice. See all the scale, everything, the ridges, bumps. Look at this, the neck looks nicely detailed here. Got the chest from the first movie, Godzilla against NECA Godzilla. And yeah, as you can see, just everything about this is pretty damn clean from what I see, you know. Nice tail and everything like that. It's really cool as well. The spines here are also very nicely detailed here. And we just go all the way here to the dip. Now the paint job on this on this Godzilla is actually pretty accurate in some aspects. I would say there are some creative liberties in what they did, if that makes any sense. Yeah, as you can see here, everything on this guy looks really good. Got some dry brushing right here. It looks more like a grayish tan, like dry brushing, which is pretty damn good. The nails here are painted very nicely here. The scar is, I mean, I wouldn't say it's the worst paint job, but it's not really like the scar from the film, because I mean, as far as I know, it's a bit brighter red, but not too bright. But you know, other than that, this looks pretty good nonetheless. The teeth as well are also pretty individually painted here. The eyes are also very nicely painted as well. There's like a yellowish and black for the pupil. It's nice. Got some dry brushing right here for the spines, and just overall everything on the paint is pretty damn good for the most part. Now that we got that out of the way, let's get right into articulation. Go through it real quick. So we'll just start off with the head. You know, jaw, hinges. There's a hinge on this, you can open it, close it, and everything. The head here is on a ball joint, so you can rotate it like that all the way around. You could like do that or something. Here's something pretty interesting about the neck here, is that similar to the Scunner figure from Pacific Rim, that what they did is that they have like this flap of rubber skin, and it like, yeah, you can see that looks very interesting. But yeah, besides that though, it's a pretty interesting articulation point. You can't really rotate it all the way around. It only goes to that point because of the spine getting in the way. The arms here can rotate right here, and you know, they don't hinder these flaps don't hinder the articulation of the arms, so you can get a full rotation right here. Elbows have a hinge, so you can rotate it like that as you wish. The wrists also have a hinge right there, so you could do that and do that, as well as the fingers, so you could, like, I don't know, you could have Godzilla do a fist or something. Legs can, you know, do the usual thing. You can rotate all the way around, and they can go in like that, and out like that. The knees here are pretty like stiff, but not too stiff, so you could get some rotation right here, and that includes as the same thing as the leg right here. So you could do this, as you can see, and do that. Those here are pretty good here as well. You could do a bit of a swivel here as well. So here has a bunch of segments here. We got one right here, one right here, one right here, one right there, one right here, one right there, one right here, one right there, and lastly, one right here. And also, what's very interesting about this particular tip of the tail is that it is a wire. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the wire tail is back. Oh my god, it is... the wire tail raids again, bro. But at the same time, though, I can accept that. It's only the tip of the tail, so it's not gonna really... it's not really too bad, I guess. But, you know, either way, I'm fine with it. So overall, the articulation on this guy is pretty damn good, nonetheless. Alright, so now we're gonna go into sizing. Now, I don't have NECA Godzilla 3, aka Kiryu, but I do have the moth that appeared in that movie, Mothra. As you can see, this is, it's pretty alright for the most part. You know, you could have them, you could recreate that scene in the movie where they fought a bit. Here he is next to my SH Monster Arts special color version of Godzilla 2000. Here he is next to my NECA 62 Godzilla. Here he is next to the NECA 2014 Godzilla. Here he is to your standard 6-inch Ultraman vinyl figure. And just because, here he is next to my Battle Damage NECA knife head figure. So overall, what are my final thoughts on this guy? Well, it is pretty damn sick. It is a pretty nice interpretation of the monster himself. Although I would say that it's a bit different in a certain way. I mean, it's Godzilla 2003, you know, but it's just. But also, I've heard a lot of people say like the face looks pretty off, and I do have to agree that the face looks a bit off, not like massively off, but just, you know, it just doesn't click, you know. But besides that, everything about this guy, from the paint job to the articulation to the sizing and just everything else, you know, this is a pretty damn good figure for the most part. And you know, I honestly just recommend it to all G fans and all that. You know, NECA went out with a bang with this one, so it's pretty damn sick. So anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the review overall, and tell me you guys' thoughts on this guy. Do you have this figure? What do you think of it? It is a pretty damn dope figure. I also wanted to state that I ordered the KiryuGoji as well, so expect a review coming soon with that. But